Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Shalane the Unique, and in today's video I will be showing you all how I made my DIY picture canvas. So right here I got two of the two-piece 11 by 14 canvas. I got some clear Mod Podge that will be used for the glue in the ceiling, some cheap glitter brushes from my local Dollar Tree, some extra fine silver glitter, and three 11 by 14 canvases. So this project was super easy to do, you all. I will be explaining in this video what exactly I did to get these particular results. However, I'm going to be giving you all some tips and tricks to make yours come out even better, because moving forward, some of the things I will be doing different just to get a better results. But I'm also explaining to you exactly how I got the results for this. So first things first, you want to go ahead and line up your picture to the canvas. Now my pictures was like a centimeter too wide for the canvas, but because I know me, I decided to just go with the flow and leave it alone, because if I decided to cut it, I just felt like I was gonna fuck it up, so I just left it as is. So I went ahead and pasted it down, and you can see like how the leftover is at the edge. So I was just like, whatever, I could go in with a utility knife and try to shave it off, but once again, I didn't want to mess it up, so I just left it alone. So what you want to do, you all, is go ahead and get your Mod Podge. Don't be shy with it. It's easier if you just pour the Mod Podge right on the canvas and just spread it out. You'll make your life so much easier, and just spread it out evenly. And then you're gonna take your time and line up your picture to make sure you're laying down the picture as even and as straight as possible. Like, you really want to make sure it's lined up so your picture is not crooked. So make sure you go ahead and press down the sides really good. Flip it over and press it down just so that glue can stick to the picture, and then allow that to dry. Like, this project is really so simple, you all. Once the picture has pretty much dried, I went ahead and I started to apply the glitter. I took my time and applied the Mod Podge to the edges. Then I went ahead and sprinkled on the glitter, you all. Just for future reference, do this before adding on the picture, and it will make your life so much easier. It will go so much faster. Like, do this ahead of time before you even do the picture, and you don't even have to worry about like all that glitter getting onto the photo, even though it wipes right off with paper towel. So after you do all sides with the glitter and that have dried, you're going to go ahead and add Mod Podge to the top of the picture. Yes, the gloss Mod Podge do dry. It's clear, so you don't have to worry about it. Y'all, don't get me wrong, I did double check the Mod Podge just to make sure, because I was just like, what if it don't turn clear? But you want to put a decent amount of Mod Podge on this part, just because you want to seal the picture. Not only are you sealing the picture, this little trick here helps give the canvas that canvas texture like look. So I used the empty plain canvas and pressed on it. It's going to give that canvas texture onto the picture. That way it comes out looking like a real canvas. So that way you don't want to use not enough Mod Podge, but you want to make sure you have enough. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Make sure you allow it to dry for like 72 hours. So this is the end result of the photos, you all. They came out really nice. I really love them. And with the glitter on the edge, like, look at that sparkle. One quick tip I will give you all. I would recommend, before you put the pictures down, to either paint the edges of gray if you're doing the glitter effect. And that way you won't have any of the white showing on the edges like this. Don't mind Jeremiah in the back, y'all. Y'all know I got kids. So yeah, that's the only thing I will recommend. The white don't necessarily bother me because my room is like white, pink, and gray, so it don't bother me. But if you don't want that white showing, just go ahead and like spray paint or paint the edges before you apply the glitter, and that will remove all the white. But I do think it came out very nicely, you all. Not only that, make sure you allow these to dry completely before you touch them or stack them up or try to put them away, because at the corner here you can see that the Mod Podge is trying to pull up, only because I didn't give it like 48 hours to dry. I only did like 24 hours, and I think the Mod Podge was still a little damp, and I stacked it up like this, and it made it like pull up a little bit. So make sure the pictures are completely dry before you go ahead and try to touch them or anything of that nature. And with that being said, you all, like I always say, excuses are only good for those who use them. You could do anything in life that you want to do. Only you is stopping you. And with that being said, I'll see you all in another video. Deuces.